Welcome to our final presentation for WeWash, an exploration into our venture journey.
I'm Nikhil Piska.
I'm Ishan Gill.
I'm Albertson.
So to begin, I want to talk about the spark. So we wanted to simplify the laundry process for students that they had to endure on a weekly basis. We found issues with how laundry is time-consuming, inefficient, and unreliable at UC Berkeley. And that's how we decided to start WeWash. So to begin, week one, I want to talk about some key learnings from our test from that week. So students hate having to sit in the laundry room and wait for their laundry, and that's why they really liked WeWash's flexibility as well as streamlining, as how we streamline the laundry process. On top of this, some action steps are that we will tailor our marketing strategy to appeal to those who cannot do laundry, and also focus on how having someone else do your laundry can save your time for important activities other than doing laundry. Moving on to week two, a few key learnings that we took away from this week were that you cannot dislike any part of your laundry process or go through any inconvenience if someone else is actually doing that laundry for you. So besides targeting students who did not have time for laundry, we found we could also target students who did not know how to do laundry. For example, student athletes and international students who we received feedback from stating that they actually did not do laundry prior to coming to UC Berkeley. Action steps we took based on this were continuing to use social media to promote and drive brand awareness. And even though we recognize we start out small as an entrepreneurial venture, we wanted to build our customer base early on. Moving on to week three, key learnings from this week were that we found out individuals had iPhones, but infrequently download apps. On top of this, apps tend to slow down the phone and take up a lot of memory space, whereas websites are much easier, and that's why we chose to do a website for our MVP. Beyond this, action steps we took away from this week were that we will continue to use social media as a marketing channel to drive brand awareness and also be a touch point for customers interested in our value prop. And moving forward, we wanted to launch WeWash as a website, and that is why we decided to do a website for our MVP, as previously mentioned. Week four. So our key learnings from this week were that after messaging 150 students on Facebook, we noticed the underclassmen tend to take an interest in WeWash as opposed to upperclassmen. Also, we provided our a customer satisfaction survey to people whose laundry that we did. And we found that in terms of customer relationships, we were receiving a 3.9% satisfaction rate, 3.9 out of 5 stars, and we wanted to continue to provide this level of service in the future.
In week 5, after conducting an A/B test, we found that our customer really love real-time updates, so that we know how we should spend more time and money on developing this system. In week 6, so we will launch our the monthly subscription model, and we found people love this model than the others. But however, in the meantime, we were focused on finding other ways which can bring us stable and passive income. Yeah. In week 7, so we found that people actually don't like the niche services such as bleaching or dry cleaning. So we would do the monthly subscription model with just simple wash and dry services.
And so at the end of the entire project, we've realized that our vision was really sustained. And so our initial vision was to create an online laundry valet service that would radicalize and simplify the overall student laundry experience. And we hope to do this through the process of initiating WeWash, which would basically allow UC Berkeley students to request pickup and drop off of their laundry directly to their front door. And through WeWash, we were able to specifically alleviate many of the customer and student pains of having to deal with a poorly maintained laundry system. But however, we realized there's still so much of the market that we can tap into, and there's so much possibility with WeWash. We're confident that we can continue to scale this business and build it out so that we can one day transform the student laundry experience for the entire campus. And so to look at some of our historical financials that basically documented the entire process of WeWash from its inception to where it is now. And just to track this journey, we can look at the company's financials. So in the very beginning of our customer discovery process, we really wanted to create a free trial program to incentivize individuals to try WeWash, especially when it wasn't that well known in the UC Berkeley community. And so as you can see, we gathered a lot of traction with this. We had 15 total trial signups to begin with, and we completed those laundry loads. And then after that moment, we then leveraged a lot of the brand recognition that we gained to incorporate a paid subscription model that would allow WeWash to continue to make money to support its existing operations. And as you can see, regardless of the fact that we had 15 free trial signups and we incurred losses from there, we were able to make back a significant portion of the losses from having to do free loads through the subscription model. And at the end of the day, we've only lost $9.82, which is practically negligible in this case. And it really goes to show you that WeWash is an extremely profitable and also a business that is rapidly accelerating in especially in the UC Berkeley market. And we really hope that we can ride this traction into building this company into something that'll change the future of the UC Berkeley community. And so to get into the three main pivots of WeWash, I kind of transformed the company into what it is today. First, we really wanted to create a competitive advantage by offering niche services, such as bleaching and dry cleaning. But we realized that customers really did not care about these services at all. So we'll instead just focus on the simple wash-dry process of softeners, with softeners occasionally. And we realized that all of our costs are variable, which includes the Tide Pods and the softener sheets. Initially, we thought that also creating a WeWash iPhone application would be the best option since a large proportion of our target market used Apple products. But we realized the significant costs associated with app development and found that a website would be cheaper and it would attract the entire target market. Initially, we also thought that the pricing model should be based on how far a runner has to travel to pick up and return the laundry load. But customers strongly disliked this model as it made them feel vulnerable to manipulation. So we created a monthly subscription model to give customers the most flexibility and convenience when deciding to do their laundry. And so with the next steps, we want to engage in social media blitz, Sprawl Plaza advertising, and partnerships with student organizations to rapidly expand our brand recognition on campus. We also, with the new runners and an expanding customer base, we want to leverage our resources to conduct laundry loads and drive word-of-mouth marketing through brand ambassadors. And lastly, we want to focus on acquiring capital from investors to expand operations in Berkeley as well as to penetrate into other college towns such as UC Davis, Santa Cruz. Thank
Thank
you so
you.
much.